And happening now here in the WRAL Live Center this morning, 49ers defensive lineman Keion White here was shot after the Super Bowl at a post-Super Bowl event. And if this name sounds familiar to you, that's because he is a Garner native and went to Garner High School. Authorities say that he was hosting an event at a nightclub after the Super Bowl where he was shot in the ankle following some type of altercation there in San Francisco. The 49ers releasing a statement saying that Keion White was a victim of a shooting and sustained a bullet wound to his ankle this morning in San Francisco. He's currently undergoing surgery at a local hospital. Of course, this is a story that we will continue to follow here in the live.
The 49ers, one of their players shot early this morning in San Francisco. The team says defensive end Keion White was shot in the ankle. Good evening. I'm Claudine Wong.
And I'm Mike Meeback. San Francisco police confirming they did respond to a report of shots fired on Mission right near South Van Ness, 4 o'clock this morning. Police did not identify White as the victim, but the team has since confirmed he was shot.
So police described his injury as non-life threatening. According to police, officers responded to reports of a shooting following an argument that started inside of a business. No arrests have been made. A suspect has not been identified. I spoke with Dr. Rick.
Details in the shooting that hurt 49ers defensive end Keion White. It happened early yesterday morning at a nightclub in San Francisco's Mission District. Our partners at SF Standard report White was hosting a Super Bowl party at Delia Lounge on Mission Street. At some point, White got into an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. That's when White was shot in the ankle. Nearby residents say they were woken up by police activity.
Window is like right by my bed, and so I saw lights. I think that's why I woke up at first. I think I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most safe place, but honestly, it kind of seems par for the course. I'm not entirely how could this happen here?
No arrests have been made. Our sister network ESPN reports White had surgery yesterday and it was a success.
After being shot early this morning in San Francisco. This is now the second Niners player shot in the city in the past 2 years.
Law enforcement analyst Michael Leninger says investigators will now comb through witnesses and any video in the venue or area.
I assure you that at least one individual there knows who the shooter is, and I'm relatively certain at this point that San Francisco PD knows who that shooter is as well.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I do want to send prayers over to Keion White that he have a full and speedy recovery and everything bounce back all right. They say that the surgery was successful and everything went okay, but it's still going to be a road to recovery and different process with him having to train and things like that. So prayers up to him with it, how he was affected in this situation right here. And I had a links in the description where you can watch the clips in the beginning in full from WRAL News, Fox Local, ABC News as well. And I'm going to get into this write-up from the San Francisco Standard as they obtained a police report from the incident that went down, and through it, and as it grew throughout the day, they eventually said that Lil Baby was somewhat involved with an argument before this incident went down. That doesn't mean that Lil Baby pulled the trigger. That doesn't mean that it was somebody from Lil Baby's entourage. They just said it was noted that he did have an argument with him at this stripper party right there. And I just got to say this, innocent until proven guilty. I'm not finna try to solve this case from the cell phone. We don't do that over here. But you know how it's going to look in the media. This is very bad publicity for Lil Baby. It's not a good look at all for Lil Baby, no matter what went down, no matter how it happened. You don't want your name and your brand connected to these type of headlines and stories as it is everywhere right now. They don't have anybody arrested. They only got witnesses saying they saw this, they saw that, but the write-up says this. San Francisco 49ers defensive end Keion White was shot early Monday morning at a Mission Street nightclub following an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. According to a police report viewed by the Standard, the San Francisco Police Department has not named a suspect. A party that began Sunday night continued into the early hours Monday at Dahlia's, a bar and nightclub at 1799 Mission Street. There were several strippers on the main floor, and the private party where White was shot was downstairs. Social media posts that appeared to be from the party show Lil Baby, whose given name is Dominique Jones. The musician performed Sunday night in San Francisco, according to an event listing and social media posts. Representatives for the rapper did not respond to a request for comment. A witness interviewed by police said Jones' entourage was on the main floor and tried to enter White's private event. White got into an argument with the rapper, the witnesses told police. The witness said that when he went upstairs to ask for a manager's help, he heard 2 gunshots. Downstairs, he found that White had been shot in the left leg. The witness said he did not know who the shooter was. Another party attendee interviewed by the Standard said she did not witness the shooting, but heard 4 gunshots. Topless women were sweeping up dollar bills when police entered the club to investigate the 4:06 a.m. shooting, the report said. As I entered, I saw numerous scantily clad females picking up dollar bills that were strewn all over the floor. The police report says some of the females were topless and appeared to have been adult entertainers. As police went downstairs to locate the victim, who was found to be White, partygoers were still leaving, the report notes. When asked who had shot him, White was uncooperative, according to the report. A 49ers representative said White was undergoing treatment at a local hospital. Police found evidence that included a 9mm shell casing and a .45 caliber casing. Investigators pulled footage from surveillance cameras and found an abandoned cell phone. Jones is a Grammy-winning rapper from Atlanta. His 5th and most recent album, Wham!, debuted last year at the top of the Billboard 200. Now, for Lil Baby, this is a very bad headline, very bad story. Doesn't mean that he did it. They're going to be looking at the surveillance footage. They're going to be trying to put the things together. Who knows who that cell phone can be for? That can be for anybody that got left at the scene. People get to shooting. People get to rumbling. Be a lot of people in the building. And sometimes these clubs be small. I don't know how big or small that club is on the inside. So people get to step in and you drop stuff. But for them to find that gun, somebody dropped that, a casing. They got a casing, They're finding that case and they're going to pull the prints off that. They're going to pull the prints off their phone, see who what, and they're going to look at the surveillance footage. Innocent till proven guilty. I know the internet going to blame Lil Baby and say, oh, he did this, it was his. We got to wait and see, man. He innocent till proven guilty. For right now, I just got to come bring y'all the facts of it. You do want to stay away from this, but this is how the game go at times. As rappers, this is how you make your living. This is your lifestyle. You go perform an event, you get paid a nice amount of money to come there. Everything got to be on point, but sometimes things go left. It's a risk. As my boy Big Facts would say, this is the rap trap. This is the thing that, you take care of your family with. You got to go out there, take that risk, but we'll see what happens. Keep y'all updated on everything. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1000 for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.